Eala climbs 16 spots to career-high world number 31. Eala surged 16 places in the latest WTA rankings after reaching the quarterfinals of the Dubai Tennis Championships, marking her highest position to date. Eala continued her rapid ascent on the women's tour after rising 16 spots to a new career-high world number 31 in the latest rankings released by the Women's Tennis Association on Monday, February 23, 2026. The milestone follows Eala's breakthrough quarterfinal run at the Dubai Tennis Championships, her best finish to date at a WTA 1000 event. Competing against one of the strongest fields of the season, the Filipina produced a string of composed, high-level performances to announce herself as a genuine contender on the big stage. Eala opened her campaign with a second-round advance after Hailey Baptiste retired due to injury, before delivering the defining win of her tournament, an upset over world number 8 Jasmine Paolini. She followed it up with another victory against Romania's Sorana Cîrstea to reach the last 8, where her run was eventually halted by American star Coco Gauff. Her quarter-final appearance in Dubai earned Eala 215 ranking points and capped a strong Middle East swing that also included a quarter-final finish at the Abu Dhabi Open earlier this month. The results showcase her growing consistency at the highest level and mark a clear step forward from last season, when she made a surprise semi-final run in Miami. Eala has now played 6 tournaments in 2026, steadily building momentum across the ASB Classic in Auckland, the Australian Open, the Philippine Women's Open, Abu Dhabi, Qatar and Dubai. The climb to number 31 further extends her record as the highest-ranked women's singles player in Philippine tennis history. The 20-year-old shows no signs of slowing down. Eala is set to head to the United States next for the Sunshine Double, beginning with the BNP Paribas Open in Indian Wells, followed by the Miami Open later in March, events that could offer another opportunity to push deeper into the world's top tier. Ascending gracefully, Eala's journey to world number 31-inch. There are stories in sport that transcend statistics, tales that stitch together heart, hustle, history, and an unshakable belief in possibility. Eala's rise to world number 31 in the Women's Tennis Association rankings is exactly that kind of story, a narrative rich in resilience, audacity, and inspiration. Today, as she stands at a new personal apex, climbing 16 spots from number 47 to number 31, her journey resonates far beyond the chalked lines of tennis courts. A childhood of passion and promise. Born May 23, 2005, in Quezon City, Philippines, Eala's relationship with tennis began long before the cheering crowds and global rankings. A child of athletes, her mother a former national swimmer, she instinctively learned that success in sport begins with discipline, sacrifice, and daily devotion. Early on, she joined the prestigious Rafael Nadal Academy in Spain, a transformative period that shaped not just her technique but her mindset. From junior triumphs to facing seasoned pros, Eala's story was never meant to be simple. She carved her path through sweat, skill, and a fearless willingness to challenge herself, a trait that would become her trademark on the professional stage. Breaking ground, firsts and historic feats. Before she soared into the world's top 40 and then into the 30s, Eala had already begun making history. In 2022, she became the first Filipino to win a singles title at a junior Grand Slam, the U.S. Open Girls Championship, a sign of the champion in the making. In 2025, she stormed through the Miami Open as a wild card, defeating 3 former Grand Slam champions and becoming the first Filipino to reach a WTA 1000 semifinal. Along the way, she notched victories at significant events and lifted her first WTA title in Guadalajara, marking herself as more than just a rising talent. These pre-2026 milestones laid the foundation for the breakthrough that came with incredible momentum early this year. Dubai 2026, the Breakthrough Tournament. The Dubai Tennis Championships, one of the most competitive stops on the WTA Tour, became Eala's launchpad to a new echelon of excellence. Facing an intense field full of seasoned contenders, she battled with grit and grace. After advancing through the early rounds, she produced one of the tournament's defining moments, a stunning upset over world number 8 Jasmine Paolini, a statement when highlighting her skill and fearlessness. Alex followed that with another compelling victory against Serena Sursti, stamping her place among the game's elite. Her run ended in the quarterfinals against world number 4 Coco Gauff, but the damage was done, a performance that shot her up 16 ranking places and into a new career-high world number 31. Beyond numbers, what this ranking means. To the tennis world, a jump into the top 40, much less the top 30, is a sign of arrival. For Alex and the Filipino community that has cheered her ascent, it is a moment of collective pride, proof that dreams nurtured in places less recognized for tennis can still find a global stage. At 20 years old, Alex has achieved what many players spend a lifetime chasing: consistent excellence, a high ranking, and the respect of her peers on tour. But perhaps more than that, she has opened doors for Filipino athletes, for Asian tennis, and for every young player who dares to believe that borders and history shouldn't limit dreams. The art of progress, tenacity over time. What makes Eala's climb especially compelling isn't simply the number itself, but how she got there. Her progression reflects patience balanced with an ongoing hunger to improve. From breaking into the top 100 to rising into the top 50, and now the top 30, each leap was built on performances that combined strategy, athleticism, and mental fortitude. Her play is characterized by fearless aggression, taking on top players without hesitation; adaptability, transitioning smoothly between baseline rallies, net play, and momentum swings; resilience, converting pressure into performance even when the stakes are high. This blend of power and poise is the hallmark of players who not only rise in rankings but sustain success over time. Looking ahead, the next chapters. Reaching world number 31 opens new chapters for Alex as she sets her sights on marquee tournaments such as the Indian Wells Open and the Miami Open, both WTA 1000 events that attract the sport's best talents. With each match, she will test herself against deeper draws, stronger competition, and bigger stages, but now with even greater confidence and recognition. As Alex continues her ascent, there is speculation and optimism that she could crack the top 20, or even higher, if her form persists. At this rate, it may be only a matter of time before she holds that position. Inspiration on and off the court. Beyond her athletic achievements, Alex stands as a beacon for what young athletes can accomplish when passion meets perseverance. Young girls and boys watching her matches see not just points scored, but possibility in action. Her journey tells us that greatness rarely follows a straight line, that setbacks, early exits, tough losses, are not failures, but opportunities to grow. That belief in oneself, combined with relentless work, breeds results. Each step Alex takes is watched not just by tennis fans but by communities inspired by her presence, especially in the Philippines, where her success ignites national pride and encourages greater investment and